In today's video, I'm going to analyze the following myths. Is it true that the farther you are from your enemy, the less damage you will make? Can you hit an enemy 300 meters away with a shotgun? Can you destroy an armored UAC before it lands? Can a Molotov hurt you in a moving vehicle? Only here in GameVestment's PUBG Mobile MythBusters. Cuckoo everyone, welcome back. It's your host GB and I hope you're having an amazing day. First of all, don't forget to check out a poll in the community tab. I need your help to determine if you would like a new redesigned logo for 30,000 subscribers or not. 5,000 votes is absolutely amazing, but hopefully more people can participate because your opinion is really important in this channel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here you can see both logos. And before you complain, that graph means growth, how fast the channel has been growing, and it also means investment, like in GameVestment. And that TV, as always, it means content or YouTube. In the end, we have GameVestment, YouTube. So I think this new logo describes better the name of the channel, but as always, please let me know what you think down below. And don't worry, the content is not going to change, it's just a little redesign of the channel. But now it's time for some delicious meat, and the first one comes from... And Solid Snake says, damage is less the further the enemy is. It's called damage drop-off and has been in the game since the beginning. Interesting. I mean, I knew about bullet drop, but damage drop-off? And you know there's only one way to find the truth. And of course I mean test subjects, they are ready to suffer for science. We're doing this for science, of course. And for this one, it's going to be really easy to test. I'm going to be 100 meters away from my teammate. Sylvie is going to shoot, and then we're just going to compare the damage while moving farther and further. We have our first result, and for the next one, we're going to do it at 200 meters. And you can see the damage is quite similar. Now we're going to do the same test, but with a distance of 300 meters. There you go, and you can see the damage is pretty much the same. A little bit higher for Chicken even though she was at 200 meters. Nevertheless, it's not a big difference, so we can say the damage is the same. But wait, there's more because you ask really interesting questions, like for example, you can hit an enemy 7 meters away with a shotgun. So we're going to start this with 7 meters. It's going to work, so now we want to find the limit. 100 meters. Maybe 150. 200 meters. Okay, so 250 I think. This has to be the end. $300 meters. And we cannot go further than that because, as I already explained in another video, we have a render distance for enemies of 320 meters.
But GV, what about the S686 shotgun? We love the double barrel.
Yeah, I understand, it's a nice shotgun, but it's going to be the same, so whatever. Next, me. Okay, bot squad, don't worry, I got you. And there you go, 300 meters with a shotgun. But wait, there's more. And Agent 47 says you cannot break doors from a big distance. For this one, we're going to start at 200 meters. So I'm going to be shooting at this door way too much. And I can understand this is the reason why people think it's not possible. So now we're going to move closer and closer, and we're going to notice this. The door was actually destroyed, and as always we want to try to find a limit. $300 meters and... But wait, because we discovered something even better. 400 meters away. The door is not only going to be destroyed, but also you will see the bullet holes that are going to stop in front of you. This means that sadly you will not be able to hit your enemy. At a certain distance the bullets are going to stop. There's no point of shooting at doors. If you are at least 200 meters away, I will not recommend you waste your bullets or reveal your position. And of course I'm going to do this at 500 meters because I know someone is going to ask. Yes, I mean you know who you are, huh? So this is totally busted. You can break doors, although as you already know it's pretty much useless. We have our answer and we're going to bust this one.
Bruh.
Distance will not affect damage no matter how close or how far you are from your enemy. I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but I think it's a cool feature they could add in a future update, but let me know what you think, if you agree or not. Next, myth. And the next one comes from Nilam, and he says, you can destroy an armored UAZ before it lands, and it's going to hurt you if it lands over your head. There's only one way to find out, and now we are ready. I know I'm a scientist and I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but to be completely honest, if you see your enemy ask for this piece of trash, destroy it before it lands, ASAP. I'm serious. Send him the message, never ever disrespect a flare gun by asking for this piece of trash. If you do, you will become a test subject. I'm looking for you. Have a list. You're next. Yes, you can destroy it, so don't forget, do your part, send a message, and moment of truth, what is going to happen? For some reason also my game started lagging, but we have our answer. Yes, you can destroy it, and yes, it's going to kill you. So remember, do not try this at home. I'm only doing this because I'm an expert. And don't worry, before you comment, I know what you're thinking. Will the same happen if the armored UAZ is not destroyed? I got you, let's find out. And of course it's not going to happen the same. What? You don't know anything about physics in video games? It was pretty obvious in my opinion. We have our answer and I'm going to approve this one. Yes, you can destroy an armored UAZ before it lands. Always do it if you see one, if not you fail as a scientist. And yes, it will kill you if you are below it when it lands. Next myth, and Syndicator X says, you can damage a squad in a moving vehicle if you throw them a Molotov directly on them. For the first experiment, we're just going to stop to see what happens. Yes, the fire will hurt you even if you're inside a vehicle. Now let's try to pass through the fire slowly. And notice how I am the only one getting hurt. Now let's try to go faster. Surprise, surprise, no damage at all. Let's try it again slowly just to make sure it's the same result. And it's weird because now both of us are going to get hurt. And if I try this one more time, you can see that only the driver is going to get punished. Since we don't have an answer, I wanna keep trying some tests. For example, let's just try to burn someone inside. Notice again how the passenger seat is not going to get any damage. So what happens now if someone's on the roof? And really interesting, neither of them are going to get hurt. So now let's try to throw a Molotov directly to the vehicle while it's moving and see what happens. And this is what I think is happening. Once the Molotov explodes, the fire is going to go directly to the ground and it's going to create a small fire zone, and if you're not close or pass by really fast, you're not going to get affected. Let's do this one more time just to make sure the driver is the one who gets punished. Yes, it's going to be the case, and my question now is, what happens if both players are on the left side? And just like that, they're going to survive and they're going to be fine. So what do you think is going to happen now if both of them are on the right side? And yet again, only the driver is going to get hurt. But wait, there's more, because you asked, can you spread a fire if you touch your enemy or your teammate? And the answer is going to be no. What about this one? Can you survive a Molotov without leaving the fire? And yes, you can. We have our answer, and I'm going to post this one. The reason is because in most of the experiments, only one person got hurt, in other words the driver. And this is something I've been noticing lately. If you're driving a vehicle with your teammates and you crash, almost every time only the driver is going to get punished, which means it's going to be the only one losing health. In my opinion, this is not fair. Everyone is taking the risk, so everyone should take part of the damage. Maybe they are doing this because of bad teammates, of people trolling, bad drivers. I understand you have a responsibility for driving, but I met a lot of people who don't like to drive, and by knowing something like this, it's going to be harder. But I don't know, I think everyone should take part of the damage. Let me know what you think down below. That will be everything for today, and if you learned something new today, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Smash the bell so you won't miss any Mythbusters video. Please don't forget to vote, your opinion is really important. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will snipe you soon. Tschüss.